So I did forget to mention in my last broadcast a couple of interesting tidbits from the entertainment slash business world. So there is a site that's called the Hollywood Stock Exchange, where essentially you can put money and invest in films. At this time, it's just fake cash, but essentially invest in films that you think are going to become blockbuster movies. And the gentleman who founded the site, I think it's HSX, Hollywood Stock Exchange, um, is actually trying to get it legitimized so that you could actually invest in actual films, and each film would essentially act as a company unto itself, a stock that you could invest in. So here's Mr. Keanu Reeves, who's one of the big time blockbuster actors. A film that he's on. Would you bet your money on that? Put some money on that to try and make some cash. And I suppose that from the film producer's perspective, this would be a way for them to get some funding. So you can imagine this is maybe not so interesting for some of the big boys, but certainly for the independent filmmaker, there have been some films that have just been, have come out of nowhere. And so it's certainly an opportunity to have your film invested in. But it'll be interesting to see how they communicate the storyline without giving it away. Like, what are the pieces that are going to be of value to a potential investor? Is it going to be, the actors who are on board, who's producing it, who's directing it, that, give you a way to make a judgment call on whether this is a good investment or not? Could be quite interesting to see how that actually translates into the real world. Something else is, and still along the lines of film, is a film that Hugh Jackman is starring in, and this is actually Steven Spielberg's first DreamWorks production since he cut ties with one of the big boys. So a little bit of politics behind that, but why I found this interesting was because he's doing an open call. He's looking for an 11-year-old boy to play in the film, and they're looking for complete unknowns. So those of you who have aspirations for your children, and if there has been some signs of talent, you might want to hop on that call. MSN.com has an article on this, so you can check out that for more details. But the film is supposed to be a futuristic view of boxing. So I think it's boxing with robots. And I'm a sci-fi nut. So Anyway, that's my last little tidbit. Have a good day. Bye.